You're a summoner? That's the weakest class in the world. The moment Lin Xiao awakened his class, everyone laughed at him. His rival called him trash. No team wanted him. No one believed he could clear a dungeon. Even a normal combat class was considered better than becoming a summoner. But they had no idea. Lin Xiao had awakened a unique S-tier talent. A talent so powerful that nobody else in the world could ever obtain it. Every single day, he gains a brand new S-rank talent. His first summon was just a tiny skeleton. Weak, pathetic, worthless. But after receiving an S-rank talent, it evolved into a terrifying Death Knight. A monster capable of slaughtering entire armies. Then his slime gained the power of endless evolution through devouring. His goblin became a master of legendary weapons. And that was only the beginning. While other people struggled to make one summon stronger, Lin Xiao gave countless S-rank talents to all of his summons. Every day they evolved. Every day they grew stronger. Every day they became more terrifying. Geniuses, prodigies, heroes, none of them could even defeat his weakest summon. Then the abyss descended upon the world. Demon gods appeared. Ancient monsters awakened. Even the gods themselves looked down upon humanity. But when humanity stood on the edge of extinction, one man stepped forward. Behind him stood an army powerful enough to shake heaven and earth. An army of death knights, ancient beasts, divine creatures, and beings powerful enough to rival gods. The world finally realized one terrifying truth. The strongest army was never an army. The strongest kingdom was never a kingdom. It was one summoner, and his summons. This is the story of Lin Xiao, the summoner who turned the weakest class into the strongest existence in the world. Week 1 8-hour video will be uploaded. All novels uploaded here are completed, so you will get a full story without searching or waiting. I have listened to the translated version on web, and there are no major problems with translation. If you want Chinese novel translated, give me the original name of the novel and I will respond to your request as soon as possible. Please make sure your request is on the latest video. If you hear this "u" sound in the novel, it means either question mark or some space is left, like getting materials or experience gain there more but not shown. If after a name is used and after there is silence, it means exclamation marks were used as in shock. I don't know if this will happen in recorded one, but it happened in web version. Chapter 48. He obtained Evil Dragon, Reverse Scale Boots. He obtained Evil Dragon, Reverse Scale Top. Holy crap! It actually dropped! Lin Xiao exclaimed. Looking at the dragon scale-like boots and top, he doubted for a moment if he was dreaming. This luck is insane. Evil Dragon, Reverse Scale Boots. Unique. The applicable level. All levels. The applicable class. All. Equality. Epic. The attributes. Constitution plus 10,000. Strength plus 1,000. Intelligence plus 1,000. Spirit plus 100. Agility plus 500. Effect. Speed plus 100%. Evil Dragon Walk. 100% dodge enemy attacks. For every 1,000 points of agility, dodge count plus 1. Cooldown. 60 seconds. Set. Evil Dragon Set. 0/5. Evil Dragon, Reverse Scale Top. The applicable level. All levels. The applicable class. All. Equality. Epic. Attributes. Constitution plus 30,000. Strength plus 5,000. Intelligence plus 1,000. Magic plus 1,000. Spirit plus 300. The effect. When attacked, can release Evil Dragon Reverse Scale to reflect the opponent's attack. For every 1,000 strength, reflected damage plus 1%. Cooldown. 200 seconds. Set. Evil Dragon Set. 0/5. Strong. Too strong. Once these 3 pieces of equipment are equipped, plus the grass set and the Imperial Command Badge, it would be hard for me to even die. I feel like I can swap out the honor set now. Lin Xiao valued the honor set's survivability, damage reduction plus damage sharing. But the evil dragon equipment is also good, and combined with the blood magic staff it can summon a blood demon with decent combat power. He was a bit conflicted. Right, there's also an evil dragon skill book. Lin Xiao immediately took out the skill book. It was a universal passive skill that any class could learn. Evil Dragon Physique, passive doubles health. When obtaining health increases, gain double. Seeing the skill's effect, Lin Xiao couldn't help but widen his eyes. Health doubled, and the health gained is also doubled? This is a perfect match for Blood Frenzy. Lin Xiao exclaimed. Blood Frenzy kills permanently grant 10 points of health increase. If you have Evil Dragon Physique, that's 20 points. If you combine it with Price of Blood, this is just too awesome. Lin Xiao didn't hesitate and immediately learned the skill. Skill, Evil Dragon Physique, learned successfully.
Constitution, 12682, 25364.
Not bad, really not bad. Lin Xiao closed the attribute panel and took out the talent Divine Stone. This was something he got unexpectedly. I wonder what kind of talent I'll get. Lin Xiao's eyes were full of anticipation. The talent Divine Stone used successfully. He obtained talent, Savage Bloodline, S-rank. S-rank talent? Why is my luck so good today? Lin Xiao was shocked. He felt his luck today was explosive. First, he obtained 2 pieces of Evil Dragon equipment from the Evil Dragon treasure chest, and now he obtained an S-rank talent. You have to know, the talent obtained from a talent Divine Stone is random, unlike his own talent which can 100% obtain S-rank. A Savage Bloodline. Obtains Savage Bloodline. Doubles health, doubles growth health, and for every 100 points of health, gain 10 extra strength. A very strong talent, similar to Evil Dragon Physique. No, maybe even a bit stronger. Not only does it double health, but it can also convert health into strength. This point alone is better than Evil Dragon Physique. Who should I give this talent to? Death Knight? Lin Xiao couldn't help but ponder. Slime is a mage, a magic turret. This talent is clearly not suitable. Goblin Chieftain and Spider Prince, one counts as half a warrior, the other is an assassin. Giving it to the Spider Prince seems good too, a tanky assassin, and it also has damage output. Just as Lin Xiao was preparing to bestow the talent on the Spider Prince, he suddenly remembered he still had a summoned beast. Skill, Va Minotaur Summon. Quality, Rare. Applicable class, Summoner. Required level, Level 15. Description, a powerful summoned beast combining strength and defense. A great killer on the battlefield. Can be summoned after contracting. Cannot be summoned for 1 day after falling in battle. This was the summoned beast Zhang Zhan gave him, requiring level 15 to learn. Now he is level 16 just right. A summoned beast combining strength and defense is perfect for utilizing the full potential of the talent. Lin Xiao immediately decided on the owner of Savage Bloodline. War Minotaur Summon learned successfully. After learning it successfully, Lin Xiao immediately bestowed the talent onto the War Minotaur. Talent, Savage Bloodline, bestowed successfully. Va Minotaur evolved Savage Minotaur. Your summoned beast's quality has improved, gained feedback. Constitution plus 6,000, double. Strength plus 200. To have such high attributes on the first feedback, it truly lives up to being the strongest summoned beast skill of the Adventurers Association. Lin Xiao couldn't help but sigh. Thinking back to the little skeleton, slime, and goblin, this is simply night and day. Right, I can try giving that talent to the Savage Minotaur. Lin Xiao thought of the Mechanical Soul talent. Talent Mechanical Soul, bestowed successfully. Savage Minotaur evolved Savage Mechanical Ox. Lin Xiao looked into the summoned space. The Savage Minotaur, originally full of explosive muscles, gradually began to mechanize. Its strong body was covered in mechanical armor, its left eye gradually mechanized, seemingly able to fire lasers at any time. Looks pretty cool. Savage Mechanical Ox. Race, Ox. Equality, Legendary, 2-star. Level, 1, 0%.
et constitution, 9000.
Strength, 397. Intelligence, 170. Agility, 49. Magic, 41. Spirit, 34. Weapon, Great Axe. A talent, War Rhythm, A. Mechanical Soul, S. Savage Bloodline, S. Skills, Noise Roar, Charged Heavy Blow, Destructive Light Cannon. Huh? Does the Savage Mechanical Ox also come with a talent? Lin Xiao was a bit surprised. It truly lives up to being the best summoned beast skill of the Adventurers Association. War Rhythm. When killing more than 500 enemies, damage increases by 20%. Afterward, for every 100 enemies killed, damage increases by 1%. This talent is a bit hard to trigger. It's very useful when facing a large number of monsters. On a large battlefield, the Savage Mechanical Ox is a great killer. Lin Xiao muttered. It's a pity that few dungeons have so many monsters. But it doesn't matter, having the other two talents is enough. Consider it icing on the cake. Let's level it up first. Lin Xiao immediately consumed 10,000 health to raise the Savage Mechanical Ox to level 15. After level 10, every level up requires 2,000 points of health, directly doubling. Savage Mechanical Ox. Race, Ox. Equality, Legendary, 2-star. Level, 10, 0%.
Et constitution, 28000.
Strength, 1597. Intelligence, 200. Agility, 55. Magic, 45. Spirit, 38. Weapon, Great Axe. A talent, War Rhythm, A. Mechanical Soul, S. Savage Bloodline, S. Skills, Noise Roar, Charged Heavy Blow, Destructive Light Cannon. Too strong. It already has nearly 30,000 health. Chapter 49. Continuing to open the treasure chests. I wonder if this Evil Dragon Hidden Edition first clear treasure chest contains good stuff. Like another piece of Evil Dragon equipment. Lin Xiao was full of anticipation. After all, it was the Evil Dragon Hidden Edition. If he could get another piece of Evil Dragon equipment, he would only be missing one last piece to complete the Evil Dragon set. Just thinking about it made him excited. Open the first clear treasure chest. Obtained Dragon Hunter Badge *1. Dragon Hunter Badge. Quality, Legend. Attributes. Constitution plus 300. Strength plus 300. Intelligence plus 300. Mana plus 300. Agility plus 300. Spirit plus 300. Dragon Hunter. Damage against dragon-type creatures increased by 10%. Equipment material drop rate plus 50%. Too bad, no equipment. Lin Xiao knew his luck couldn't last forever. Although there was no Evil Dragon equipment, the badge's attributes were still good. Continue. Open the Platinum Treasure Chest. Obtained Elf's Shelter Bracelet. Elf's Shelter Bracelet. Level, 15. Quality, Legend. Attributes. Constitution plus 200. Intelligence plus 800. Mana plus 400. Effect. Releases a shield that can block 200 * intelligence points of damage. If broken within 10 seconds, immediately gain a new shield once more. Cooldown. 180 seconds. Legendary equipment. It actually offers 2 protections. Too bad I can't use it. Although the attributes were decent, the effect was still far inferior compared to the grass set. Although the latter 2 treasure chests weren't amazing, Lin Xiao was already very satisfied. 2 pieces of epic grade equipment and an S-rank talent. This could only be described as a great harvest. He took out the Evil Dragon Skull material and fed it to the slime. Talent Big Eater triggered. Constitution plus 2,000. Strength plus 1,000. Intelligence plus 1,000. He had to admit, the entire Evil Dragon was a treasure. Even a single skull material provided 1,000 points of intelligence. Looking at the 3 pieces of Evil Dragon equipment, Lin Xiao finally decided to put them on. It would be a waste not to wear such good gear. Moreover, the individual pieces of equipment offered excellent life-saving capabilities. If he encountered a strong enemy, it wouldn't be too late to switch back to the honor set. Lin Xiao. Class. Summoner. Summon beasts. Death Knight. Slime. Goblin Chieftain. Spider Prince. Savage Mechanical Ox. Level. 16. 65.9%.
Constitution, 163 559.
Strength. 9,542. Intelligence. 5,876. Agility. 878.
Mana, 3.345.
Spirit. 4,468. Equipment. Evil Dragon Set. 3/5. Honor Set. 2/5. Grass Set. Blood Magic Staff. Dragon Flame Badge. Imperial Command Badge. Dragon Hunter Badge. Skills. Summon/follow. Abyssal Eye. Morale. Evil Dragon Physique. Passive. Talents. Golden Legend. Unique. Oath of Darkness. Price of Blood. Blood Frenzy. Achievements. Summoner from Zero. Glimpse into the Abyss. Novice Adventurer. Monster Slayer. Looking at his skyrocketing attributes, Lin Xiao was extremely satisfied. Level 16, 160,000 HP. Even Guardian-class professionals don't have stats this high. Not only would this make Guardian-class professionals envious, but Warrior and Mage professionals would be even more so. After his break, Lin Xiao prepared to continue running dungeons. Although his level met the standards for applying to Imperial Capital University, he still had an experience pill unused. Experience pills have level restrictions, so it would be a loss not to use it. He should be able to reach level 20 with the remaining time. Just as he walked out, Lin Xiao saw a black sedan stop in front of him. The car door opened, and Jiang Ningxue stepped out with a look of displeasure, complaining to Lin Xiao, "Lin Xiao, where have you been these past few days? I couldn't find you when I tried, and you didn't contact me. I was running dungeons to grind levels. I didn't call because I was afraid of disturbing you," Lin Xiao explained. Jiang Ningxue was clearly dissatisfied with this explanation. "I'm a healer, I need a team to run dungeons. What were you afraid of disturbing me from?" Lin Xiao pondered for a moment and gave a very reasonable excuse. "I was afraid of splitting your experience. You know the unique nature of the summoner class. The more summoned beasts I have, the more experience gets split." "Fine, let's assume that's the case." Jiang Ningxue couldn't think of a rebuttal, so she immediately asked, "What level are you now?" 16. Level 16? How are you faster than me? I'm only level 13 right now. Jiang Ningxue was very surprised. She had planned to show off in front of Lin Xiao, but she didn't expect his level to be higher than hers. Level 13? That's quite fast, too. After all, you have to team up with others, while I solo, so naturally, I get a bit more experience. At this stage, most professionals were around level 10, and some slackers were around level 8 or 9. Since Jiang Ningxue had experience pills, it was normal for her level to be somewhat higher. "Did you come looking for me because you want me to team up with you for a dungeon?" Lin Xiao asked. Usually, Jiang Ningxue rarely sought him out unless something was up, especially by coming to his location personally. "Didn't you receive the news? The Southern Sky Military Department and various universities and colleges have launched a joint initiative. Students in our cohort can join special military units and receive military training while preparing for university entrance exams." Lin Xiao's eyebrow twitched. "Something like that is happening? The news was released just 2 days ago. Do you know that as soon as this news came out, all the schools in Southern Sky Province went crazy? Being able to receive dual cultivation from both the university and the military is a first in history. However, not everyone is qualified. You need to pass an assessment, and the minimum level required to participate is level 10. It's said that the best performing students can join the mysterious Dragon Flame group. Only top talents are allowed to join, and opportunities like this don't come often. Because the matter was significant and she couldn't reach Lin Xiao, she specifically came over to tell him the news. Hearing Jiang Ningxue's words, Lin Xiao looked puzzled and immediately asked, "When does the assessment start? Where will it be held?" The news was released 2 days ago, and as for the location, there are only 3 hours left. We have to hurry, or we'll be too late. Jiang Ningxue quickly pulled open the car door, practically shoved Lin Xiao inside, got into the car herself, and immediately said, "Uncle Chun, drive quickly." The sedan floored the accelerator and quickly sped toward the assessment location. Lin Xiao rubbed his nose and said, "I haven't agreed yet, and besides, this is a large-scale dungeon created by the military, and killing monsters gives experience," Jiang Ningxue said. "That's not it, I was saying." Before Lin Xiao could finish, Jiang Ningxue interrupted him again. "This is a chance for everyone to see how powerful you, the summoner, are, so no one will look down on you." Hearing Jiang Ningxue say that, Lin Xiao shrugged helplessly. "All right, let's go give it a try then." Lin Xiao stopped arguing and decided to treat today as a break. After all, constantly running high-difficulty dungeons was exhausting. He needed to relax appropriately. Chapter 50. Don First High School. Lin Xiao was somewhat surprised to see that the assessment was at his own school. He had thought it would be at the Don City Military Department. On the school's sports field, he saw many familiar faces, as well as many students from outside who had specifically come here to participate in the assessment and try their luck. Of course, he also saw someone he didn't want to see. For example, Li Qifa. This toad got a decent piece of equipment at the auction house a few days ago, and his dungeon clearing speed has increased significantly. His nose is practically in the sky. Jiang Ningxue also saw Li Qifa, that annoying toad. Lin Xiao just nodded, not paying it any mind. Then, remembering something, he took out the elf's sanctuary bracelet he had recently obtained and said, "This is for you. I opened it from a treasure chest." "Wow, what a beautiful bracelet." Jiang Ningxue looked at the emerald green bracelet, absolutely loving it. "It's also a legendary equipment. You need such strong protection more than I do. You should keep it for yourself." After seeing the attributes, although Jiang Ningxue really liked it, she still refused Lin Xiao's equipment. "Take it. I don't need this. Healers don't have much protective ability, so it's good for you to have an extra means of survival." He had the grass set, so he didn't really need this. All right, then I won't be polite. Jiang Ningxue happily equipped the elf's sanctuary bracelet, smiling sweetly. "Lin Xiao, you trash profession, you've also come to participate in the assessment? Are you here to make a fool of yourself?" At this moment, a voice full of disgust came. It was Li Qifa. He had seen Lin Xiao arrive and initially didn't want to bother him, but seeing him and Jiang Ningxue being so affectionate, he was immediately overcome with jealousy and couldn't help but walk over. "The toad is here again," Jiang Ningxue muttered. The voice wasn't loud, but Li Qifa heard it clearly. Li Qifa couldn't help but clench his fists and said, "Ningxue, I will get the opportunity to enter the Dragon Flame group, and let you know that I am more excellent than this trash." "He is nothing at all. TSK, you can't compare to Lin Xiao at all. No matter how excellent you are, you won't be even a point better than him. Get lost, you're an eyesore." Jiang Ningxue gave him no face at all. "You!" Li Qifa was furious and raised his hand to strike. Bang! Lin Xiao didn't hesitate, kicking him flying, and looked at Li Qifa coldly. "I told you to get lost, didn't you hear? Still want to hit people." This commotion attracted the attention of many people who looked over. "Lin Xiao, you're courting death. I don't need to wait until Imperial Capital University. I'll kill you now." Li Qifa roared, quickly summoning his staff. It was blood red, as if soaked in fresh blood. It was the weapon from the bloody weapon treasure chest, the blood sacrifice staff. Magic quickly gathered, and a bloody light shone around Li Qifa. He unhesitatingly used the blood sacrifice staff's ability. The surroundings gradually became hot. Seeing this, Jiang Ningxue immediately entered battle stance. Lin Xiao, however, was very calm, not even making a defensive move. He looked at the opponent calmly, just waiting for him to make his move. "Stop, stop, stop. Stop it. Stop it." Principal Jiang Ming rushed over to stop the fight. Seeing Li Qifa still intending to attack, Jiang Ming shouted, Do you all want to have your assessment qualifications revoked? Li Qifa froze, and in the end, reason overcame impulse, and he cancelled his magic. Putting away his staff, he gave Lin Xiao a cold look. Lin Xiao, you will regret this. Remember my words. What's going on? If I hadn't come to stop you, would you have started fighting? Jiang Ming asked irritably. Lin Xiao had been gone for more than 10 days, and unexpectedly, as soon as he returned, he caused such a big scene. Even if we fought, it wouldn't affect anyone nearby. He would die as soon as he made a move, Lin Xiao said lightly. Death Knight's block, then instant strike to finish off the opponent. A squishy mage couldn't withstand a single spear from a Death Knight. Jiang Ming was stunned, feeling that Lin Xiao was joking. Li Qifa was a mage and had recently made a name for himself in the Adventurers Association. His strength was quite good. Jiang Ming didn't pursue the matter and returned to the main topic. The assessment is about to begin. Take this. You can enter the dungeon once the assessment starts. Lin Xiao curiously glanced at the small crystal in his hand. Jiang Ming continued, I won't explain the rules. Let Ningxue tell you. I just want to say one thing to you, work hard. If you can join the military special team, your life will be stable. The summoner profession was already criticized by the world. If he could join the military special forces, it would be a stable job, and with the resources of the military and universities for cultivation, he might go even further. If he could enter the military special forces, it would be a stable job, and with the resources of the military and universities for cultivation, he might go even further. Lin Xiao smiled slightly. Principal, don't worry, I will work hard. Jiang Ming didn't stay long. The assessment would start soon, and he had many things to attend to, so he left. After entering the dungeon, you just need to complete the tasks given by the dungeon. However, because it's a military-grade dungeon, you must form a 4-person team, Jiang Ningxue said. Lin Xiao nodded silently. Teaming up didn't matter as he was here to relax, so he naturally didn't care about the amount of experience. Jiang Ningxue continued, One thing I don't like is that the teams are randomly matched, so it's possible that I won't be with you. Lin Xiao chuckled. Maybe we'll still get matched together randomly. After waiting for half an hour, the small crystal in Lin Xiao's hand lit up, and a prompt appeared. Do you wish to enter the military-grade large dungeon? Lin Xiao glanced at Jiang Ningxue. It's starting. Good luck. The two encouraged each other, then accepted the request to enter the dungeon. A white light flashed, and Lin Xiao entered a spacious room, somewhat similar to a training room. Ah, Lin Xiao, we're on the same team. Jiang Ningxue appeared in the room and was happy to see Lin Xiao there too. Then 2 more figures appeared, a man and a woman. The man scanned his 3 teammates and said, Li Mu, level 11, Great Sword Warrior. The tall woman also quietly introduced herself, Lu Xiaomiao, level 10, Guardian Knight. Jiang Ningxue, level 12, Holy Spirit Priest. Lin Xiao, level 16, Summoner. The 4 introduced themselves, and when they heard Lin Xiao's level and profession, Li Mu and Lu Xiaomiao were astonished. Summoner? Level 16? Why is a summoner matched with us? No, why is such a trash profession participating in the assessment? Li Mu couldn't help but say, Who said summoners are trash? Summoners are very powerful. Jiang Ningxue immediately retorted. Summoners are publicly acknowledged as trash professions. It's over, this assessment is finished for me. I'm so unlucky, Li Mu said with a pessimistic expression. Lu Xiaomiao couldn't help but steal a glance at Lin Xiao and asked softly, Are you really level 16? How can a summoner reach level 16, and how did you do it in such a short time? Even if he ran dungeons day and night without rest, the highest he could reach was level 12. But Lin Xiao had reached a terrifying level 16. And wasn't it said that summoners couldn't clear dungeons? Or that the experience gain was difficult? How was this different from what she had seen? Just get a few first clear dungeon rewards and clear a few king-level dungeons, Lin Xiao said lightly.
Le Xiao Miao.
Li Mu, hearing this, couldn't help but retort. He's really F*** king bragging. Chapter 51. Lin Xiao didn't argue with them. They would find out soon enough anyway. Click. The sound of machinery turning echoed as the four walls of the room descended. Lin Xiao and the others found themselves on a plane, and a purple-blue crystal rose from the ground. Assessment begins. Please protect the crystal and wait for it to finish charging. The quest prompt appeared, a defense mission that Lin Xiao was most familiar with. Dozens of figures appeared in the distance, rapidly approaching Lin Xiao's position. How unlucky. Listen to my commands later. Li Mu resigned himself to bad luck. But since he had joined the assessment, he couldn't just give up. Lin Xiao, later use your summoned beast to tie down some monsters. Lu Xiaomiao, protect the healer. Jiang Ningxue, cast your buffs on me and constantly monitor my health. There was no mage in the team, so they couldn't clear monsters over a large area. They could only kill them one by one. No problem. Lu Xiaomiao nodded. This arrangement was clearly the most reasonable. Li Mu was the only damage dealer in the team, and she was half of one, so naturally, she listened to him. Jiang Ningxue didn't respond but looked at Lin Xiao. Lin Xiao, what should we do? It's just a crystal defense mission. There's no need to be so nervous. Leave it all to me. Lin Xiao looked at the scattered monsters in the distance. Although not many, they still had over 300 points of constitution bonus. Leave it all to you? What kind of joke is that? What use can a summoner be?
Li Mu scoffed.
Lin Xiao didn't explain and directly summoned the savage mechanical ox. Roar! A roar shook everyone, leaving Li Mu speechless with his mouth agape in shock. Its powerful aura, explosive muscles, and perfect fusion with machinery made it an awe-inspiring sight, like a terminator of destruction. Is this your summoned beast? Li Mu's words were stumbling. Didn't they say summoners' summoned beasts were all weak? Why did he have such a majestic and mighty summoned beast?
So handsome.
Lu Xiaomiao's eyes sparkled, feeling an urge to go up and touch it. Wow! Lin Xiao, when did you get such a powerful summoned beast? Jiang Ningxue was also surprised. She thought Lin Xiao would summon a death knight, but it turned out to be a mechanical minotaur. Lin Xiao smiled faintly. Not long ago. At this moment, the monsters in the distance were closing in. Moon-chasing wolf. Level 10. Quality normal.
Constitution 2000.
Strength 200. Intelligence 50. Agility 32. Magic 40. Spirit 5. Annihilation initiated. The savage mechanical ox's eyes glowed red, immediately locking onto the positions of 13 moon-chasing wolves. It opened its mouth, and a destructive laser beam shot out fiercely.
Boom!
A huge mushroom cloud exploded in the distance, and a large crater was blasted into the ground. The monsters from before were nowhere to be seen. Only scorched earth and magma formed from melted rocks remained. Successfully killed moon-chasing wolf. Experience plus 220. Talent, blood frenzy triggered. Life plus 20. Double. Successfully killed moon-chasing wolf. Experience plus 220. Talent, blood frenzy triggered. Li Mu was dumbfounded, not even having recovered his senses. Killing more than 10 monsters in one blow, was this really a summoner? Wow, Lin Xiao, this mechanical ox is amazing. It feels much stronger than that death knight. Lin Xiao smiled slightly. They're about the same. He then looked at the two astonished people and said, You two protect the crystal well. Tell me if monsters appear from any direction. Being on a plane, monsters could appear from all directions. Oh, okay. Li Mu nodded quickly. He had spoken a bit too loudly just now, even wanting the boss's summoned beast to lure monsters. That was truly out of line. There wouldn't be only these monsters. While waiting for the crystal to charge, the second wave of monsters appeared.
Boom!
A laser beam swept out, and explosions rang out one after another, instantly wiping out the appearing monsters. These monsters are all level 10, right? They were instantly killed so easily. Li Mu sat down against the crystal, looking at the savage mechanical ox in front of him, and couldn't help but sigh in admiration. As for why he was sitting, it was because there was simply nothing for them to do. Unbelievable. I never thought a summoner could have such strong power. Lin Xiao also sighed in admiration. I told you all, summoners are very strong too. Jiang Ningxue was very excited. They finally understood the power of summoners. Crystal charging complete. Please escort the crystal to the target location. The quest updated, and the target location was also marked. Next stage of the mission. Let's go. Lin Xiao was about to pick up the crystal and set off. But to his surprise, Li Mu snatched it first. Boss, leave this heavy lifting to me. Heavy lifting. It was just a palm-sized crystal. Lin Xiao was speechless but didn't object. If he wanted to carry it, then let him. He then said, let's go. Dan City Military Department. At this moment, many military personnel were monitoring the situation inside the dungeon. Holy cow! Come and see this. This mechanical ox is so cool. It cleared all the monsters in one move. The military personnel responsible for monitoring Lin Xiao saw this and quickly called others over to watch. Really? These are all level 10 monsters, instantly killed in one blow. Of course it's real. Monsters are appearing again. Look! Several people stared at the screen and personally witnessed the savage mechanical ox firing its destructive laser. The terrifying firelight reflected on everyone's faces. Amazing! Truly amazing! This summoner's summoned beast is too powerful. Could he be the summoner who was specially invited in at that time? Holy cow! It really is him. He stayed in the special training room for 10 whole days. And he even took the final reward set by the military god. Someone recognized Lin Xiao. When Lin Xiao first arrived, he had even teased him, never expecting that he had misjudged him. No way, is this true? I always thought you guys were joking. Of course it's true. The military god even came the day Lin Xiao came out. Military god. Everyone gasped upon hearing the military god's title. What are you all gathered around for? Not monitoring the dungeon properly. Do you want me to take you out for some drills tonight? Deng Yu walked over and immediately reprimanded them upon seeing them gathered. Squad leader, no, it's Lin Xiao. This kid is too abnormal, an old soldier said. Squad leader, no, it's Lin Xiao. This kid is too abnormal, an old soldier said. Lin Xiao. Hearing it was Lin Xiao, Deng Yu immediately became interested and quickly went over. After seeing Lin Xiao's performance, Deng Yu fell silent, then said, release the monster we caught the day before yesterday. The old soldier asked worriedly, the monster caught the day before yesterday? Squad leader, that monster is level 20. Will this be? Deng Yu directly said, don't forget what kind of person we are selecting this time. If they don't even have this much capability, they might as well be eliminated. Chapter 52. That's true, but Lin Xiao is already part of the Dragon Flame group. Isn't this unnecessary? He personally saw Lin Xiao enter the special training room and personally saw him break everyone's records. Don't you want to see his true strength? Deng Yu countered with a question. The people present were stunned for a moment, then released the level 20 monster they had previously captured. 1 minute later, everyone stared blankly at the screen. The level 20 monster they released was killed less than 5 seconds after appearing. If you included the time it took to encounter it, it was less than 10 seconds. Killed in one shot. It seems we still haven't let that mechanical ox have its fill. The veteran broke the silent atmosphere. This greatly exceeded their expectations. Although they guessed that a level 20 monster couldn't do anything to him, the speed at which he solved it was too fast. Continue. Release a level 25-1. Deng Yu planned to continue increasing the difficulty. The military personnel responsible for monitoring hesitated for a moment but chose to follow the order. He also wanted to know how strong this young summoner, seen by the god of war, truly was. Inside the dungeon, Li Mu and Lin Xiao once again updated their understanding of Lin Xiao. Just leave this snow ape to me. Be careful yourselves. The commotion from the fight might trigger an avalanche. Lin Xiao reminded everyone that this location was not suitable for combat. If an avalanche occurred, they risked being buried. It's just an avalanche. Boss, feel free to fight. Li Mu patted his chest and guaranteed it. Lin Xiao, I'll heal you. Jiang Ningxue excitedly took out her staff, preparing to fight alongside Lin Xiao. Lin Xiao originally wanted to refuse, as he didn't need it at all, but seeing Ningxue's eager expression, he let her be. Fine. If I get hurt, you can heal me. After giving the instructions, Lin Xiao immediately commanded the savage mechanical ox to launch an attack. The opening move was a destruction flare cannon. Boom! The destructive flare instantly melted the surrounding accumulated snow. Roar! At this moment, a blizzard snow ape, steaming all over, rushed out, its arm holding a huge rock wrapped in snow. If you're gonna throw a snowball, just throw a snowball. Hiding a rock inside the snow is too unethical, Lin Xiao complained. Red light flashed in the savage mechanical ox's eyes. It raised the giant axe in its hand and chopped down fiercely. Light of strength. Light of weapon. The savage mechanical ox immediately received a boost, and the giant axe in its hand emitted an orange-yellow glow. Bang! The giant rock split open, and the savage mechanical ox took the opportunity to hack toward the blizzard snow ape. A hideous bloody mark stretched from its left shoulder all the way down to its lower right side. The blizzard snow ape endured the pain, gathered strength in its fist, and slammed it out. Furious strike. Bang! The savage mechanical ox's arm was instantly destroyed, scattering parts everywhere. Ah! Seeing this scene, Jiang Ningxue couldn't help but gasp. Li Mu and Lin Xiao, who were standing nearby, were also extremely shocked. This blizzard snow ape was too strong. Just as Jiang Ningxue was preparing to heal the savage mechanical ox, a miraculous scene occurred. The scattered parts flew up and reassembled into a complete arm. Whoosh! Steam shot out from the savage mechanical ox's nostrils. It raised the giant axe in its hand and smashed it down fiercely. Minus 19,765. Successfully killed blizzard snow ape. EXP plus 550. Talent, blood frenzy triggered. Life plus 20. Double. Done. Put the crystal up there. Lin Xiao was quite satisfied with the savage mechanical ox's combat power. Dealing with ordinary level 25 monsters was more than enough. As for the arm being destroyed and then automatically reassembling, that was due to the mechanical soul talent. Okay. Hearing Lin Xiao's reminder, Li Mu quickly went over and placed the crystal. Mission complete. Please proceed to... Looking through the screen at the killed blizzard snow ape, Deng Yu and the others fell silent. The kill was too easy. This completely exceeded their expectations. This still doesn't seem to have let the mechanical ox have its fill. The veteran couldn't help but say. The military personnel responsible for monitoring looked at Deng Yu and asked, "Should we release another elite-level monster?" Deng Yu shook his head and said, "No need. He truly has the ability to join the Dragon Flame group. Leave them be for now. Continue monitoring the situation of the others in the dungeon." He knew Lin Xiao still had a Death Knight that he hadn't summoned. That Death Knight seemed to be his main summoned beast. He hadn't used his full strength at all. Chapter 53. After crossing the snow mountain, Lin Xiao agreed to Li Mu and Lin Xiao's suggestion and let them take action. After all, this was an assessment. If they cleared it too easily, the rating likely wouldn't be high. They didn't encounter any powerful monsters along the way, only level 10 monsters, which were easy to kill by cooperating with each other. 2 hours later, Lin Xiao and his group were the first to reach the finish line. It seems we are first. I guess the other teams won't reach here this quickly, Li Mu said. This was a large-scale dungeon, and they weren't the only team. Other teams were scattered in different areas, but the finish line was the same. They were able to reach the finish line so quickly because their team had Lin Xiao, a super powerhouse they could rely on. Another hour passed and finally a team emerged. They were students from another school. I thought our team was the fastest, but I didn't expect you guys to be quicker. It looks like you've been resting here for a while. The speaker was a woman with an extraordinary aura, giving the impression of a young lady from a prominent family. Of course, we have a powerhouse to cling to. Li Mu proudly introduced Lin Xiao to her. Hearing the introduction, the woman became interested in Lin Xiao. She walked over and introduced herself. Lin Xiao, let's get acquainted. By Ishue, level 13, Elf Saintess.
Elf Scientist?
That's a rare mage class, Li Mu exclaimed, realizing her background was also quite impressive. Even Lin Xiao, standing nearby, was shocked. Lin Xiao nodded in response. Lin Xiao, level 16 summoner. Level 16? A summoner? Bai Ishue was stunned. Both his level and his class surprised her greatly. She had thought he, like her, possessed a rare class, but she never expected him to be a summoner. That was a sewer class. And how did he, a summoner, manage to reach level 16? Seriously? A level 16 summoner? That makes no sense. It feels like bragging. Summoners can't run dungeons, and even if he paid people to carry him, it's impossible to reach level 16 in such a short time. I thought Miss Bai's level was already very high, but someone is actually 3 levels higher than her. The 3 people in Bai Ishue's team whispered among themselves, astonished that such a fantastical thing was happening right beside them. Lin Xiao didn't offer any further explanation. After all, this wasn't the first time he had witnessed such surprise. Soon, more teams arrived one after another. Once a certain number of people had gathered, the teleportation gate at the finish line opened. We should meet again at the Imperial Capital University examination venue. We can compete again then. After Bai Ishue finished speaking, she stepped into the teleportation gate and left. She has a strong competitive streak. Although she hadn't explicitly shown it, Lin Xiao could sense it. However, he didn't dwell on it. At the examination venue, he wouldn't be competing just against her, but against everyone. After all, the spots were limited. If he didn't fight for one, someone else would seize it. He and Jiang Ningxue passed through the teleportation gate and returned to the school playground. As Lin Xiao and Jiang Ningxue appeared, the large screen on the playground immediately displayed their results. Lin Xiao rating S. Jiang Ningxue rating S. Wow! An S rank. Jiang Ningxue was surprised to see that she had received the highest rating, even though she felt like she hadn't done anything. Thanks to you, Lin Xiao, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten an S rank rating. Do you think I have a chance to enter the Dragon Flame group? Jiang Ningxue knew that a large part of the reason she got the S rank rating was because of Lin Xiao. Without him, she probably would have only gotten an A. Even without an S rank rating, you would still have a chance to enter the Dragon Flame group. Lin Xiao spoke truthfully. A rare class plus an S rank talent, and the strongest support talent at that. Bountiful life. It could turn single target healing into area of effect healing, and single target buffs could cover the entire team. Such an ability would be highly coveted in any team. Not to mention Jiang Ningxue also had a rare class. Soon, names began appearing on the screen one after another. Li Qifa, rating A. Zhang Xiaorong, rating A. Lu Erhua, rating B. U. Li Qifa looked at the screen and saw Lin Zhao's dazzling name at the top of the list, followed by a brilliant gold S-rank rating. He was completely dumbfounded. Cheating. Lin Xiao, you must have cheated. How could you, a sewer-class summoner, get an S-rank rating? I demand a thorough investigation.
Li Qifa ruarat.
He couldn't accept that a mere summoner could stand above him. He felt he had performed so well in the dungeon, yet he couldn't even achieve an S-rank rating. Everyone glanced sideways, looking at him as if he were an idiot. This was a large-scale dungeon created by the military, and the assessment was organized by the military department, monitored by military officers the entire time. Who would dare to cheat? Who had the guts to cheat? Jiang Ming walked over, accompanied by Deng Yu. Hearing what Li Qifa said, Jiang Ming couldn't help but scold him. Li Qifa, what are you trying to do? Are you questioning the fairness of the assessment? It was good for students to compete with each other, but seeing Li Qifa throw such a tantrum, even if he was excellent, Jiang Ming couldn't give him a pleasant look. Principal Lin Xiao is just a trashy summoner. How could he possibly get an S-rank rating? There must be something wrong here. Li Qifa was indignant. Deng Yu looked at Li Qifa and said, because Lin Xiao is already a member of the Dragon Flame group. What did you say? He's already. Li Qifa widened his eyes in disbelief. Even Principal Jiang Ming was shocked. Lin Xiao was already a member of the Dragon Flame group? When did this happen? Lin Xiao, so you already joined the Dragon Flame group? Why didn't you tell me? Jiang Ningxue was shocked, then feigned anger and questioned him. Lin Xiao shrugged helplessly. You didn't ask. When I wanted to tell you, you didn't give me a chance, so I let it go. I just treated this as a break to accompany you. Treating it as a break. He actually said the Dragon Flame group assessment was just a break. Hearing this, the rage in Li Qifa's heart burned even fiercer. What did he think the Dragon Flame group was? Deng Yu ignored Li Qifa and instead spoke to Jiang Ningxue. Jiang Ningxue, based on your performance, you have earned a spot to join the Dragon Flame group. If you agree, I will register your name. This was the purpose of Deng Yu's visit. Especially after learning about Jiang Ningxue's talent, he rushed over immediately. Such a talent could provide immense help, whether in an abyss dungeon or on the battlefield. Me? Jiang Ningxue was stunned, then cried out in surprise, I can join the Dragon Flame group? Deng Yu nodded. Of course. Then he looked at Li Qifa and said, Li Qifa, based on your performance, you have earned a reserved spot in the Dragon Flame group. If you agree, I will register your name. Dragon Flame Group reserved spot. Li Qifa stared wide-eyed at Deng Yu, as if asking if he had made a mistake. Why? Why am I only getting a reserved spot? Is my ability not enough to join the Dragon Flame group? He was unconvinced. Why? This decision is based on your performance in the assessment. You can agree or refuse. Deng Yu said coldly, furthermore, you were only able to get a reserved spot thanks to Lin Xiao. Otherwise, you wouldn't even qualify for that. Li Qifa glared with wide eyes. Lin Xiao? Me? Lin Xiao was surprised. Why was he being dragged into this again? Deng Yu explained, the Dragon Flame group usually selects talents in secret, but due to recent events and the intelligence you provided, the higher-ups decided to relax the conditions, leading to this assessment. So that's how it is. Lin Xiao naturally knew what Deng Yu was referring to. So, do you agree? Deng Yu asked again. Li Qifa suppressed the humiliation in his heart, gritting his teeth. I agree. Deng Yu nodded, then turned back to Lin Xiao and said, Lin Xiao, someone will likely contact you soon. As the holder of the Dragon Flame badge, the military god is looking forward to your future performance. A Dragon Flame badge? Li Qifa was stunned and quickly asked, what is a Dragon Flame badge, and why does he have one? Deng Yu explained, the Dragon Flame badge is awarded to geniuses with the greatest potential and outstanding talent. The genius with the greatest potential and talent? And he was only getting a reserved spot? And he had to rely on Lin Xiao just to get this qualification? Thinking of all this, the massive disparity caused Li Qifa's vision to go black. He spat out a mouthful of blood and fainted. Chapter 54. Late at night in the Li family compound. A vase suddenly smashed through the window glass, falling onto the grass and shattering into pieces. The servants in the compound dared not approach the room, fearing to be caught in young Master Li's rage. They could only stay in the main hall, listening to the smashing sounds from inside the room. They didn't know what had happened. Young Master Li seemed like a different person after waking up. Lin Xiao, I want you dead. I want you dead. Li Qifa's eyes were bloodshot and filled with veins. Like a mad wolf, he continuously smashed everything he could see in the room. There were even many places with scorch marks from fire. Only after venting his anger did he gradually stop. I will kill you. I will definitely kill you. Li Qifa sat on the burnt bed, muttering continuously, as if he had gone mad. Do you want revenge? I can help you. At this moment, a seductive female voice echoed in the room. Who? Who are you? Li Qifa suddenly stood up, looking around but seeing no one. The voice chuckled softly. I'm here to help you get your revenge. Suddenly, A bottle of dark red blood appeared out of thin air on the ground, looking very alluring. This is... Li Qifa walked over and picked up the blood bottle. After seeing what it was, his face immediately darkened. You are... Shu. As Li Qifa was about to speak, he felt a finger press against his lips, preventing him from making a sound. Then he heard the other party say, You don't need to know who I am. Just know that I can help you. Think about the humiliation he put you through today. Think about the woman he snatched from you. Don't you want revenge? Do you want to be trampled under his feet for a lifetime? His anger reignited, and Li Qifa's reason was once again consumed by the desire for revenge. I can help you get revenge. Everything you lost can be reclaimed from him, even returned to him twofold. Li Qifa asked coldly, Why do you want to help me? Why? Because like you, I was humiliated by Lin Xiao, and I also want to get revenge on him. The voice gradually faded, leaving only the whistling wind pouring in from the window, as if the other party had never appeared. Li Qifa glanced at the blood bottle in his hand, hesitated for only a second, then opened it and drank it. Ugh! Ah! Talent Golden Legend. Triggered. Obtain talent. Random luck. S-rank. Random luck. When casting healing or amplification skills, there is a 70% chance to increase the effect by 2 times, 15% by 4 times, 10% by 8 times, and 5% by 10 times. A talent that boosts skills, at least by 2 times. But it's a pity it can only be applied to auxiliary-type skills. Lin Xiao felt a bit of regret. If it could apply to all skills, then the slime would receive an unprecedented huge boost. He could casually throw out magic skills, each skill dealing double damage, and occasionally triggering a 10x bonus package. If that were the case, it would truly be a devastating weapon. However, the appearance of this talent also reminds me that I should look for an auxiliary-type summoned beast. Currently, his summoned beasts are all offense-oriented. If he could pair them with an auxiliary-type summoned beast, his combat power would increase by a notch. He would also have excellent sustainability when facing an opponent's war of attrition. As for defensive summoned beasts, Lin Xiao is not considering them for now. This type of summoned beast primarily focuses on absorbing damage and protecting the summoner. The former isn't really needed, and for the latter, he has quite a few life-saving methods, so it's not really necessary either. Moreover, with over 160,000 HP, his health bar is thicker than a guardian class's. Who could instantly kill him? Tomorrow, I'll go to the Adventurers Association to see if there are any auxiliary-type summoned beast skill books. If there are, I can pick one up. The next day, after breakfast, Lin Xiao went directly to the Adventurers Association. You want an auxiliary-type summoned beast skill book? Zhang Zhan, hearing Lin Xiao's request, fell into deep thought and immediately checked the association system. A moment later, Zhang Zhan shook his head. The association probably doesn't have any auxiliary-type summoned beast skill books. This result greatly surprised Lin Xiao. Actually, the drop rate for summoner skill books is very low. Including the one I gave you before, I've only seen 20 summoner skill books during my tenure. 20 books. Lin Xiao was shocked, not expecting summoner skill books to be so rare. President, you've been the president of the Adventurers Association for 10 years, right? Only 20 summoner skill books in 10 years, that drop rate is too low. Lin Xiao couldn't help but complain. Does that mean he was extremely lucky to get one? Zhang Zhan smiled bitterly. I'm not sure, but the drop rate for summoner skill books is just that low. If you hadn't asked me today, I wouldn't have known that only 20 skill books appeared in 10 years. But Lin Xiao, you don't have to worry about this. Just because our association doesn't have them doesn't mean other associations don't. I can help you ask around, Zhang Zhan said. Then I'll trouble the president. Arriving at the dungeon hall, Lin Xiao still had an experience pill unused. He planned to use it today and try to reach level 20 in the remaining time. Lin Xiao, I've finally been waiting for you to show up. As soon as he arrived at the dungeon hall, Lin Xiao ran into an acquaintance. Brother Hui and his group. Is something wrong? Lin Xiao asked. This person was a big financier spending 5 million without batting an eye. You're truly amazing. You actually made the dungeon disappear directly. This is the first time I've ever seen something like that. Lin Xiao, do you know that you're famous now? I saw that there's even a fan association for you on the forums. Brother Hui said excitedly. Lin Xiao, a fan association? He knew there were still news circulating online about him causing the dungeon to close. But having a fan association was something Lin Xiao had never expected. Lin Xiao, are you rushing to level up for the college entrance examination? There's a dungeon with good experience. Perhaps you can try it. Brother Hui returned to the main topic. Lin Xiao immediately became interested. What dungeon? Daylight, Yaksha. Daylight, Yaksha. Brother Hui nodded. It's a dungeon that requires level 15 to enter, with king level as the highest difficulty option. Is there anything special about this dungeon? Brother Hui waiting for him here definitely wasn't just to recommend a dungeon. There must be something else. Yes, this dungeon is called Daylight Yaksha, but no one who has entered it has ever seen a monster called a Yaksha. Lin Xiao immediately understood. You mean? Yes, there's a hidden dungeon, but no one has found it yet, Brother Hui said with certainty. So you mean for me to clear that hidden dungeon? More or less. But we want to team up with you to go into the dungeon together. Going home, there's one more chapter tonight or tomorrow.